What's going on, y'all? It's your boy H-Dog, and I'm back here with another video, coming at you with some breaking news regarding The Last of Us Part 2, because Daniel Ahmad teased this yesterday on Twitter, saying that he had, that there was supposed to be an update coming about an upcoming first-party Sony exclusive, which many people believe that it could have been Ghost of Tsushima at some, like that's what it could have been, but I digress, that's not the case. It's in fact Last of Us Part 2. And the news is that Last of Us Part 2 has been delayed from February to May 29th, 2020. And Neil Druckmann made a blog post on the PlayStation blog official post saying, quote, "To our fans, let me cut to the chase and get the news out the way. The Last of Us Part 2 has a new release date of May 29th, 2020. I know it was just about a month ago when we had our big blowout for the game, letting media play over 2 hours of it, along with debuting our new story trailer and revealing the release date. The positive response we saw from our community was overwhelming. You can feel the energy among the team members after working on something for so many years. It's invigorating to get a glimpse of validation for all the hard work. However, it was during the last few weeks, as we were closing out sections of the game, that we realized we simply didn't have enough time to bring the entire game up to a level of polish we would call Naughty Dog quality. At this point, we're faced with two options: compromise parts of the game or get more time. We went with the latter, and this new release date allows us to finish everything to our level of satisfaction while also reducing stress on the team. While we're relieved that we won't have to compromise our vision, we're disappointed that we weren't able to avoid this exact situation. We wish we could have foreseen the amount of polish we needed, but the size and scope of this game got the better of us. We hate disappointing our fans, and for that, we are sorry. We hope you understand this additional time ensures that The Last of Us Part 2 lives up to our collective ambition, as well as our commitment to the highest level of quality. We know the extra few months will add to what may already be an excruciating wait for all of us. We are grateful for your patience and continued support. Come next May, you will finally rejoin Ellie in The Last of Us Part 2, Neil." And pretty much with that being said, it pretty much shows that the reason why they delayed this game is really because I think it's because of the backlash that happened with the multiplayer. Like, if you ask me, I think that's the reason why they decided to delay this, because of them having the big media blowout last month, revealing a whole bunch of info, and then revealing that there wouldn't be any multiplayer according to like a whole bunch of people. That the fact that this game would not have any multiplayer, it had this huge backlash, which we all know divided not only the PlayStation community but the Last of Us community as well, both faction fans and diehard single player Last of Us fans. Now, I know I did some trolling that day, you know what I'm saying, it didn't matter and all that, but I was just trolling out, and I was trolling as well. I didn't really mean anything by it, but I do, because I do remember playing the multiplayer when it first came out, when the game first came out last gen. I played a couple matches back then. It was alright. It wasn't nothing really harp on about. It was okay. Even got back into it a little bit this gen, and it's alright. I really don't think it's as good as some people think, but I digress. It's the reason why I think this game got delayed is because of the backlash that ensued. Because the backlash that ensued on Twitter, because people fucking went apeshit crazy, and pretty much you had people going nuts. Like, I think it's because of the backlash from the Last of Us, not only the Last of Us community, but the factions community. Mainly the factions community is the reason why this happened. And I think that because of this delay, they're like by the time May 2020 gets here, we will have Last of Us Part 2 as a full package. So like with the multiplayer, with the amazing story that it'll probably have. And honestly, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, this had to happen. Like, because it pissed off a lot of people, a lot of diehard factions fans. But honestly, I always love a delayed game over a rushed game. A game that would rather, hey, we're gonna add the multiplayer later. You know what I'm saying? Like Red Dead would. Red Dead fucking Rockstar would. I would say that I'm still looking forward to this game. I may fuck with the multiplayer, see how it is, see what it's hitting for. I don't want no fucking listen mode in the multiplayer though. Don't have listen mode in the multiplayer. Don't have no tag shotgun. Don't have no what's the fucking weapon that motherfuckers like to use? I think it's called the Variant rifle. It's like a military rifle. It's a sniper rifle that can kill motherfuckers in one hit. They don't need that. They don't need to have that in the game. I mean, granted, it's a mechanic in the game, but damn it, it's like, bro, it's crazy. But with that being said, what do you guys think about Last of Us Part 2 being delayed? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please think about hitting the like button, subscribing, and tap the notification bell to stay updated on gaming news like this. Until next time, it's been your boy H-Dog signing out. Peace.